Hey traders, I gotta give a shout out to Scotty because I recorded this once and the sound wasn't there for some reason. So let's start over. Um, anyway, China stocks, they've gotten killed. So looking like it's time to buy. This is Wish on the weekly chart. And we had a weekly break and fail. A lot of times with these weekly breaks, I'll go down to a 4 hour or a daily, and I'll wait for a retest, for a break and a retest before I get in. To me, I would think this thing's going to go. Obviously, there's always a possibility it goes lower, but these China stocks to me look like they want to go. And this is my kind of trade. Stocks don't like gaps. Stocks like to take the path of least resistance. And to me, it looks like the path of least resistance is to go back and fill this gap. And these are dirt cheap, even if you go out a month. I want to say the in the money options for September, regular way expiry, September 21st, $7 strike, are like 78 cents. You could buy expiries this week as well. There's heavy open interest and they're pennies on the dollar. So this is a fun stock to trade. It had the same setup here. You can see what a massive day that was. So that could happen tomorrow, folks. I don't know. It's not a guarantee, but it's definitely possible. Then in the same vein, we got Baba. Baba obviously had a pretty sizable gap up over this range, but there's a pivot machine gun possibility here, at least back up to what, 200 area. If we look at the weekly, we're a ways away here, this 186 level for the break. But definitely like that chart. Baidu. Same type of deal. It's gotten killed, pivot machine gun, back to the upside. On the weekly, we've already broken the week, so showing some relative strength there. But yeah, these are my kind of trades. I love to trade reversals, things that have gotten killed. Extremes are what I look for to trade. Because remember, trading is an odds game. So to me, after months and months and months, or weeks and weeks and weeks of declines, the least path of resistance is likely back to the upside. So there's that. I had also looked at AMC and just wanted to talk about this for a minute on the daily chart because this is a very common structure that you see and market structure scenario both on the downside and the upside. This is a really nice example. So see how this forms kind of like an M pattern. Okay, when you see that forming, that's indicative of a downtrend. Get rid of that for a second. And you'll see here a series of top wicks. If you haven't watched my video on the story of a chart, top wicks, watch it. These are market makers grabbing liquidity, faking, running buy stops to cover shorts, and then also running sell stops on breakout traders before they turn around and reverse price back down. And then on this bottom area, it's the opposite happening. So see how this kind of looks like this, meaning here instead of a W, we have what, or instead of an M, we have what looks like a W. So long and short, get rid rid of this. A great entry on AMC would have been last Friday, or even Monday, really, off the buyer's candle from Friday. So AMC on the weekly broke, obviously, and then monthly we'd be looking. We'll see what it does because we still have 3 days of this week left. But could be a run back to all-time highs. So yeah, and then of course I gotta throw my girl up here. My girl. So on the weekly we just broke, right? And this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful possible long setup, assuming markets stay strong. Amazon got hammered after earnings. It's been going down. I mean, it's a long period of time for Amazon to sell off like that. It really is, and that massive gap. So it looks similar to Wish. And, you know, in theory, you could take an entry tomorrow out to September or so, mid-September. Amazon, as you guys know, can move quickly. And I don't generally mess around with out of the monies on Amazon. So 3,300 strikes. You could also do just a day trading scenario with the intent that it's going to get here and just trade it day by day, because of course we got Fed speaks and some other things that we're likely to see. But hope that helps. Sorry about the first round that didn't have any sound.